Now, so discrete random variable, I think you guys already learned in school. Later on, I'll explain to you what is the concept of mean and variance. But now let's look at how do we actually do this part here. If you have 5 red balls, this is 3 red balls, sorry, 3 red. Okay, and then 5 blue, right? 5 blue. 5. So 2 balls are drawn from the back without replacement. With replacement. So if replacement, it means that with replacement means that you cannot use shoes. Just remember that you can't use shoes for with replacement. Okay. So the guess now is if X is the number of red balls drawn, because you're drawing 2 balls out, right? And you replace it back. You see it as a tree diagram. If you want to, 1, 2, 3. So it'd be like blue, red, blue, red, blue, red. Okay. So if you go through this branch here, this will register because X is the number of red balls, right? This will register X equals to 0. Okay? Because X is defined as number of red balls. So if you're looking at you picked up 2 blue, then it'll be X equals 0. Then this branch here, the second branch here, this BR, is actually X equals to, just write down, this is X equals to 1. And then red, right? Yeah, so this is also X equals to 1 because you have got one red ball. Okay. Then this is of course the last branch is actually X equals to 2. Yeah. So you see from a tree diagram point of view is very fundamental in that sense. So once you understand what is X, you have to understand what is X. Then after that, they will usually ask you to construct some form of probability distribution table. So probability distribution table is essentially all the exhaustive list there. You have got you need to count what is the chances of X equals to 0 happening, 1 and so on. Okay, so this case here, it will be like X equals to 0, 1 and 2. This is Px equals to X. Okay, so this is it. So you count Px equals to 0, very important. This is P X equals to 0, which is actually just P blue and blue lah. So this case here, blue and blue is just 5/8. 5/8. With replacement, you put it back in. It's 25/64. The middle one, which is usually what students will get confused, this is Px equals to 1. So it's actually PB, 1B and 1R. It's actually 5/8 times 3/8 times 2 factorial. Don't forget, because it can be blue, red, red, blue. Okay, so you just key this in. This will be 15/32. Then the last one will be Px equals to 2, which is 2 red. 3/28 square, so it's 9/64. Add everything up. This would then be your just remember that this is a probability distribution table. And the sum of all these, right, will be 1. The probability here will all be 1, meaning you will just get equals to 1. The sum, okay, the sum of all these will be 1. Okay, show. I don't think it should be show. It should explain instead of show. So explain why X is a discrete random variable. This is the standard way of writing. So if they since X takes a discrete value, say a countable value lah. Okay. X equals to 0, 1, 2. Okay. Then you can just write Thus, hence, x is a discrete random variable. Okay, so that's one. Okay, great. So there's one. Now, if you want to find expectation in EX, what you do is just multiply this out. You just take 0 times the probability. Later I'll explain to you why is this like that. It's a weighted average lah. 25 over 64 plus 1 times 15 over 32 plus 2 times 9 over 64. Making calculator, this weighted average will be 3 over 4. Whereas for variance, you use this formula. Expectation of x squared minus of expectation of x. And expectation of x squared is just square each data point and then square it. Just square the data points. X squared just means all these data points here, you square it. Okay? 2 squared times 9 over 64. And that will give us 33 over 32. So this case here will be okay, so that is the answer.